Hello children, today I am with a conversation for the lesson Swami is expelled from school from Unit 3 Part A. On to the pattern to be followed. Greet each other. Then get into the theme of the conversation in the third or fourth dialogue. Discuss on the topic or issue in 3 to 4 exchanges. Then come out of the discussion with a solution or a resolution or a conclusion. So this conversation should be meaningful. So you need to come to a solution or a conclusion wherein this conversation becomes worthwhile. On to the question here. You have read the lesson Swami is expelled from school. In that lesson, Swami did a mischief. So he was expelled from the school. He went home. His father inquired about the incident. Write the possible conversation between Swami and his father. Now look children, we all know the incident that happened in the school. That is, Swami had broken the panes of the ventilators. Hence, the headmaster had flogged him severely. Unable to bear the pain, Swami quit the school. He came out of the school. And as he reached home, his father is making an enquiry. Now, let us see how the conversation goes on. Conversation between Swami and his father. Daddy, I want to tell you something. Daddy, tell me, what is it? Swami, I came out of the school. Daddy, came out of the school? Why? What happened? Now look children, till here we are just giving a warm-up conversation or a warm-up exchange where we haven't even now opened up with the issue. So this is how you need to make a conversation. Now comes the real theme or real issue that is being mentioned by Swami. The headmaster hit me so hard. The pain was unbearable. Now look children, this is the way how children tell to their parents only the mistake of the opponent, not their mistake. The same way you need to come in a practical way, the natural way how we tell an incident, how we describe an incident to our parent. Now daddy, why? Why did he thrash you? What's the reason? Now the daddy is very angry because the headmaster had thrashed his son and immediately he calls for the reason. And then Swami. When I went to school yesterday, there was a strike. All the schools were closed. I thought that even our school was closed. So here children, generally we won't let the opponent person to completely finish the dialogue. Sometimes we interrupt, we interfere in the middle. The same way here, the daddy doesn't allow Swami to completely come up with all the reason. As he finishes the lesson that he too thought that the school was closed, immediately daddy says this way, didn't you go to the school? Didn't you go into the school? And when I asked, you said that it was a holiday. Now Swami, I too thought so daddy, but today only I came to know that the school worked yesterday. Daddy, so did the headmaster beat because you were absent yesterday? So this is the clarification. Is it the reason why the headmaster had hit you? Now Swami, no, that was not the only reason. That means there is one more reason attached to that reason. Of course, the headmaster hit him because he was absent to the school. Now, daddy, then why else did he thrash you so badly? So, what more is a fault on your side? What made him thrash you so much? Swami, some boys were throwing the stones at the window panes of the headmaster's room. I too got tempted and I joined them. I just hurled 2 stones and by then the headmaster and the peon saw me. So this is the way children narrate the incident to the parents. They generally keep themselves on the right side, or they are so innocent that they do not find fault on themselves. They feel that every situation was such that they got into the trouble. So this is the way Swami too is describing to his daddy. Daddy, that was a mischief. Why did you do like that? Now the daddy is annoyed with Swami. Swami, I'm sorry dad, I won't repeat it again. So when he saw daddy turning against him, now he has to defend himself. So now he is apologizing. He's coming to his terms. Now daddy, okay, you go to school tomorrow and apologize to your headmaster. So the daddy says, as you have apologized to me, as you have done a mischief, go and say sorry to your headmaster. Swami, no dad, I don't want to go to that school. I can't show my face there. That a headmaster there. So here Swami refuses to go to school, because we all know what he had done. He had just muttered while coming out of the school, and he won't be let into the school anymore. So he doesn't want to go to school, but he doesn't tell everything clearly out to his daddy. Daddy, then what do you want to do? Will you sit at home and be illiterate? So this is generally father asks the child that what's the other alternative? If you do not want to go to school, what else will you do? Swami, he will target me, daddy. Moreover, I said that I won't go to his school anymore. Now Swami opens up with the truth. What actually is the reason that he is not going to school? That is, he had told that he won't go to that school anymore. That is why he doesn't want to go to that school. Daddy, then what do you want me to do? So as a father, he forgives his son, because the son speaks the truth. He tells everything as it happened. So he doesn't want the son to hide anything the next time. So he has to accept the child. Then only the child would open up the next time. So the father comes to a conclusion that he has to help his child out from this terrible situation. Then Swami, join me in some other school, daddy. I will obey all your words, dad. So Swami agrees that he would obey all that his father commands him to do. The only condition is to join him in some other school. So now we come with a conclusion that Swami is going to be joined to another school wherein his father forgives him. Hope you all understood how to make the conversation, and you can make the story either way around. You can make it that the father doesn't forgive and he goes and apologizes to the headmaster. It's in our way of thinking. Overall, there should be a conclusion to the conversation. That is all what matters. Hope you all understood, children. Thank you, children, and have a delightful day.